Billy Ripper on the inside. Master Dennis right up to its Century Serb. La Montagna. The lights are on. They're ready for the BTC Classic. Set. Racing this time. Billy Ripper missed it by 3 lengths. Moonlight Shadow out wide. Pasicatera going forward. Century Serb is driving up along the inside of them. Master Dennis is in a prominent position with Fabiana and Gricoto. A length further back to Field and Dandy, and then Denmark. They're tightly packed in the early part. Sequestrator's next. Stella Joy's wide, followed by Tereschenko in the middle. Diamonds on the inside. Holy Lover getting back. La Montagna's drifted back in the field outside of Rumbird and Bullmore. Then Billy Ripper, Moonlight Shadow and Teletrader into the first bend. Gricoto goes to the lead. 800 metres to go. Gricoto shot away. 2 lengths in front. Fabiana sitting second. Century Serb is third over on the rails. 1.5. Feel and Dandy inside of Pasicatera. Then Sequestrate, followed by Master Dennis. Stella Joy starting to put in a bit of a run. Holy Lovers in that bunch as well with Tereschenko. Further back, Diamonds on the inside. And then La Montagna, she's giving the leaders 10 to 12 lengths as they come onto the bend. Rumbird, Moonlight Shadow, Bullmore, and then Billy Ripper straightening up now. Gricoto in front of Century Serb. Century Serb's off the rails at the right time, coming after Gricoto. Fabiana running third, then Sequestrate. Pasicatera down the outside, Denmark. La Montagna's a long way off them. Century Serb surges to the lead, 100 metres to go. Pasicatera and La Montagna. La Montagna from the clouds. Holy Toledo, what a run. La Montagna has gunned them down to score. Century Serb second. Not too sure about third. Pasicatera is up there in company with Fabiana. I'm flabbergasted by that finishing burst. Diamonds on the inside next. Then Denmark at Billy Ripper. Further back came Bullmore, Rumbird, Teletrader, Moonlight Shadow, Sequestrate, Tereschenko. Are there any more? Holy Lover and Stella Joy. Have you ever seen a win like that? Have you ever seen a win like that? And significant that she's done it on Doomben Cup Day, because that finishing burst is reminiscent of the Great Burnborough. Number 14 is the winner. La Montagna, ridden by Scott Galloway, trained by Barry Baldwin. An unbelievable performance. Second place goes to number 7, Century Serb, Jason Taylor. He had it won until the booming run by La Montagna. Third place, 15, Pasicatera, James Ennis. Fourth place, number 5, Gricoto, ridden by Scott Seamer. And fifth, number 18, Fabiana, Joe Bowditch. A long neck, the winning margin, 3/4 of a length, second and third, a half length, third and fourth. 1:18.57 is the time. The last 600 metres in 34.72, giving them 43.85 for the first 750 metres. Well, some excited owners down there in the enclosure, and well, they might be excited, because that was just one of the great performances of the day here at Doomben this afternoon. And here's Scotty Galloway coming back aboard La Montagna. She was a mile back. She was 1,000,000 to 1 on the home turn, but she's put in a never before seen performance like that. Is that the right way to say it? A performance that I've never seen like that before anyway. Unbelievable. La Montagna coming back into the enclosure now. The connections are down in the winner's circle, and they will be beside themselves. La Montagna by Monashi Mountain, out of Millennial, trained by Barry Baldwin, written by Scott Galloway, is raced by DP and Mrs. S. Lang. G. Hallam, Mrs. M. Hallam, Mrs. A. Cullinan, and Mrs. E. Jackson. A top filly. And the connections applauding her return to scale down there. They love the filly, and she's rewarded them with a wonderful performance this afternoon. And who's to say she can't carry on to Eagle Farm in the Stradbroke Handicap? Second place goes to Century Serb by Nuclear Freeze out of Sacred Halo. Mick Miladinovic, the trainer. Jason Taylor, the jockey. Third place, Pasicatera by Thunder Gulch out of Vane Deb. Is trained by Gay Waterhouse, was written by James Ennis. Fourth, Gricoto by Piccolo. Trained by Brian Guy, written by Scott Seamer. The betting details. La Montagna, 260 favourite. 260 favourite. Century Serb, $5. Pasicatira, $10. Gricola, $41. She ran the favourite at $2.60. Scotty Galloway reporting into the connections now. Even Barry Baldwin can't wipe the smile off his face following that great performance by the filly this afternoon. He's developed her into a top-line performer. And Barry and Scott talking to the connections down there in the enclosure. And I know Sally Lang will be thrilled with the performance of La Montagna this afternoon. She loves the filly, and well, she might. We stand by now for the notification of correct weight. We'll have it coming through in a few moments' time. Tell the story, Scott. They want to hear it over and over again. Okay, Stephen, let's go down to you in the enclosure. A long neck, 3/4 of a length and a half length.
Yes, Wayne, I'm looking forward to doing this interview. If Scott Galloway's not excited, there's something wrong. I also grab Barry Baldwin as well. Here he comes now. Scott Galloway, of course, been looking for that good horse. Of course, well documented that he had the departure from the Hawks establishment. And Scott, this is the filly that could take you your places in a big hurry. That was just outstanding.
Yeah, well, I'm still in awe. I'm just blown away.
Just take us through the race, because she never seemed to be travelling at any stage.
Yeah, she was travelling, but I was wide. I was 4 wide there once we got on the course proper, and, you know, I just wasn't going to get in, you know, so I just had to go back further than I wanted to, and, you know, I tucked in one off the fence. But from the 600, I peeled out 3 wide and just started to creep forward, and from the 500, I really set her alight, and I tell you, over time we're going, just getting into the straight, she was flying, you know.
What do you think she's run home her last 400 metres, Scott, or her last 600? They run the winner through 34.72 there. What do you think she's run?
Well, from the 400, she broke 22 for sure.
Unbelievable. What is the plan with her now?
I'm not sure, Barry. He might back her up next week, so, you know, should be a good chance in that, I think.
Yeah, probably the most exciting horse you've ever ridden, possibly, potentially?
Yeah, I think so, and there's more to come.
Thanks, Scott.
Thank you.
Here is Scott Galloway, Wayne. We might grab Barry Baldwin for a quick word, if you don't mind. We might announce weight and then have a chat to Barry Baldwin down the enclosure.
Yes, Stephen, sure. Weight is right. Correct weight after the running of the BTC Classic. 14, 7, 15, 5, 18. Those numbers have been confirmed and weight is right. Correct weight.
All right, we're back down in the enclosure. Barry Baldwin's with us now. Barry, first of all, have a look at you. You're fired up. How good is this filly? Is she, you know, potential superstar in that performance?
Oh, mate, we won't get carried away, but it was a mighty win. Just keeps surprising us. And as I said, it just keeps improving.
What were you thinking watching the race? Because really, I know the putters that took the short odds just thought, well, she can't possibly win.
I must admit, I sort of thought she couldn't win. I could see her flashing home. But I was really surprised by the acceleration in the last 100 metres. I think it might have even surprised Scotty a bit, but it's good. She's just living up to what we thought about her earlier.
Well, Scott was basically dumbfounded. He didn't know what to say. You have to go to the 10,000 surely next week.
We'll make a decision. Most likely will, and I'd say the Stradbroke is the race for her.
Oh, wait, she got in the Stradbroke?
48.5.
Oh, okay, thank you. There he is, Barry Baldwin, Wayne, talking with us after the, outstanding performance by La Montagna in the last today.